Oh man, Roddy Piper. I loved listening to Roddy Piper talk because there was no telling what he would say. Big Roddy Piper fan. Of course, Macho Man. I think he has some of the most iconic promos. But when it comes down to it, man, I'd have to say Dusty Rhodes and Ric Flair.
Hmm.
Good old NWA, good old NWA studio wrestling. I mean, yeah, Dusty Rhodes and Ric Flair, their promos back and forth are probably my favorite of all time.
Especially like if you're a heel, man, you're trying to work the crowd and get them angry at you. I mean, Flair cut some real intense promos back then,
Absolutely. Yeah.
back in the day. So, yeah, I could definitely see that,
Yeah.
having
Yeah.
that influences. All right.
Absolutely.
Now you've got a story that you wanted to share with us here. What tell me about what happened in your life that has made you who you are today.
All right. Well, when I was first and foremost, given a lot of love and a lot of love and strength from God and my mother. My mother was actually born with polio, so I've been around wheelchairs my entire life. I'm no stranger to wheelchairs, or you know. And when I was 18 years old, I had a car wreck. I just signed to play college football, and I'd had a car wreck. And during that car wreck, my aorta was severed, my jaw was broken in two places. I had a lot of broken ribs, and it took my ability to walk due from the blood flow, losing blood flow to my lower extremities for 22 minutes. I was in an 8-hour surgery. If you know anything about stitching aortas together, it's like putting wet toilet paper back together. So, due to that, the blood flow, my stomach being shifted into my chest by the seatbelt, I was unable to walk. So, I've been in a wheelchair for 14 years. And, and I still went to college, still graduated college, became a teacher, because I have a strong support system around me. My mom never let me quit. She's been in a wheelchair. She's had polio her whole life. She didn't let me quit. I'm very blessed with a strong support system. Last year, I actually lost my leg when I was 31. I got sick and gained an infection in my leg, and they had to remove my right leg um, from my thigh down. And so, man, I just kind of, I'm a glass half full guy. I'm just kind of out here, just, you know, trying to make memories. Once again, I got an 11-year-old son that motivates me, who loves wrestling. He loves when I box. He loves when I wrestle. He's with me a lot of the time. You'll see him a lot. Um, but I had a tribe that really got behind me during those hard times when I thought that my life did get flipped upside down. But everything, I'm a Job person, man. It'll come back to me.
Well, what I like about you as we're talking here is that you've got a very positive outlook on life. That's what we're all about here on the show. And being, going through that just excruciating pain and having all these, worries in your head and going through all the trauma, the fact that you're still able to be with us and able to work around all these limitations, that's a testament to you and your character and everything that's going on, every choice that you're making right now. It's great to see that this is flipped into a positive.
Absolutely. And I appreciate that, man, but it is definitely because there's somebody out there worse than me. And it took me a long while. I've not always had a positive attitude about it. It took counseling, months of rehabilitation, even kind of struggling to get back out in the world. I used to be scared of people. But
Really.
now absolutely. But I broke out of my shell, and I'm just, I had a phobia. I was scared of people. I always wondered what people like, staring at me, or what they thought about me, or if they thought I shouldn't be doing this or what I'm doing. But now I just kind of, man, I just pin my ears back and I do what I want to do. If I want to wheel off of the stage onto a table, it's what I do now. And I love it. And I just want to inspire other people. And I feel like me being in a wheelchair reaches out to a whole core group of people that I know wrestling's not forgot about, because you see all these great things that wrestlers do for the misfortune, but a whole group of people that feel like, yeah, that's cool, but I could never be a part of it. What I'm saying? Why not?
Well,
Somebody, yeah,
you're seeing a lot of diversity now in the wrestling business. And so you'll see a lot of new stars in the making, some that are not able to walk necessarily. They could be in the wheelchair too. So they could be in the wheelchair. So um, I think
I'd
the
like to
sky's
be
the
the
limit.
Professor X of this. I'd like to be the Professor X of the wheelchair wrestling world. I feel like, yeah, that's what I would like.